get shut down, or will Akke look at him going mid? Find that opening
God.
for Miracle. A parade of shard golems.
Boulders. Miracle's going to take 2 and actually will be able to avalanche, but a couple more right clicks and a jump up from S4 will try to get the kill. Jukes through the trees. They will find him. It is first blood. It was a good effort from Miracle, but Akke comes through with 3 mud golems, well, 1 and 2 shard golems, but the Herald Boulders do 150 damage, so 125.
They do enough.
Free launch. In fact, they drop down Nether Ward and they're going to look towards this tier 1 mid. They're like, okay, we've spent like maybe 5 minutes bottom. It's not been really successful. Let's try to find something else. The top lane TP. Ravage is going to go. No tail caught. The arrow's going to come through as well. That'll be a long enough stun to get this kill. And it's going to be S4 picking it up, even using the haste rune to do so.
That was a cool rotation. Loda, he comes mid, he plants his Nether Ward down like a flag, just announcing alliances. He actually can use it.
They just need to, S4 wants to clear out the illusions and try to get this kill on no tail one. He needs kind of some help though. He's the only one here as everyone else is mid for Alliance. I don't think he can get this kill with a TP maybe. There's the Star Storm
for the quadruple.
Oh, he did get it. Are you kidding? My God. That item is so ridiculous.
What did Marana lose? I think she lost 1 game yesterday, right?
I think so.
I believe that's what Paul said. Oh, meanwhile, Miracle gonna find Akke, picks him off quickly, then Moon looking for S4. The follow-up's there from Crit. No more smoke cloud, though.
Starstorm, Crit has to Fairy Fire and heal back up, and EGM is going to work on Moon. Arrow coming through, can't find anything. And they'll actually go to work. The call is going to be for Moon, but he's still taking a Shadow Wave. He's got to be careful here. They jump back at the Starstorm, and it's not going to be enough. The raindrop almost saves his life, but still, S4 will get the kill. Avalanche and Admiral Bulldog, so they doesn't get off that Ravage or further chase anymore, but instead they still get 2 kills. 1 huge one on the Naga Siren, which was ridiculous, but nice plays from Alliance there. Now the song will come through. There's 3 kind of in a good form here for an Avalanche if they want to go for it, but it looks like that's not going to be the case.
Moon is at the fountain, though. They don't have their axe for this.
This is Ravage on No-Tail coming in. There's a toss back from Miracle to make sure No-Tail stays alive. Call on to 2 coming out. Bulldog's low, and there's the calling blade for 1. Can he get 2? The second one, yes, there it is. A double for Moon. They've stopped the push now in its tracks. S4 was looking for that Starstorm, and now gets tossed up and will get brought down. Crit's last right click with the backstab from the tricks of the trade.
He's almost got Diffusal Blade. Pugna is going to become a delicious snack for Crit very soon. Pushing sub 20 minutes into that lineup without an Aegis. Oof. And the crazy thing is Axe wasn't even there. Like, it didn't even look like that good of a setup. They song, Axe is at the fountain.
Don't think they saw him Shadow Blade it up, and so they can find a kill here potentially behind this tower.
It's a pretty cool way to burst the Enchantress where I think actually his Avalanche Toss and 1 right click would kill her anyway, but it, you know, you eventually get the Silver Edge. Here we go, Avatoss and chop.
Yeah, the Colin Blade will do the job.
The wheels are coming off for this Alliance draft. Just the mid-courier might get sniped by Crit.
He saw it.
Just a bit late.
He can't go underneath that tier 2 tower, and so he'll have to back up. And Bulldog will TP in. Ravage was using that last engagement. This is go time for OG. They're looking. They've seen Bulldog, I believe. At least I thought they did.
Everyone on OG is just running around Invis looking for free frags, and Loda will be the next choice. Avatoss, spin and dead, chop down. S4. Now onto S4. He walks back into the cloud.
He's got leap
but
out.
They will disengage. No mana here on Moon, so they can't get off another chop.
Crit was doing enough damage, so he had to back away. Moon trying to TP. I don't think he's going to be, he won't be successful as the Shadow Wave comes out with the Anchor Smash. More than enough damage there, so Moon does go down. They get the kill on Loda, but now
S4's dead if he doesn't juke this one, and he doesn't. These heroes are just feeling awful squishy right now, Mod.
Yeah. And Fly has an Aghanim Scepter, so now it's daytime. And they're fighting another one. EGM, he's got great amount of again, was like you said, the creep wave was cut by the Naga Siren, and there's a smoke. Moon is looking for S4. That is a huge pickup if they can find it. There's the mana drain. If he leaps away, he'll lose a lot of his mana, but not nearly enough. There's the life drain.
Miracle's coming, though.
And Miracle just gets the combo off, and he is done. S4 down for 60, and here comes Crit.
Onto the fight, onto EGM, brings him down as well. Bulldog just gets ensnared, ignored, and now they're going to come back for him. Prepping with the song. They've got a call, a chop ready, a cloud in 2 seconds. I don't even think he gets a Ravage off if Crit times this correctly. The Purge doesn't actually use a Diffusal Blade charge there, so they do get off the Ravage. It's onto 4. No-Tail's going to drop. Can Alliance turn this?
Good buyback coming out from S4. He came in with a Starstorm. Crit's coming, looking for that gem. Does pick it up in time, but they have vision.
Oh, and these heals from Fly on the back lines, keeping the front liners healthy, but not long enough.
Gem is now down in the deck. It's actually 2 gems, one on Bulldog, the other, I believe, onto Loda, and they will lose 2 with that buyback from S4, which is a lot of money. Might lose Fly, the impetus, oh, the blinding light, but the arrow, oh my lord, that was so close. Dear God.
Pretty sure that was some wizardry right there.
Not to mention the mech.
Oh boy.
It's the replay, they're looking for the arrow on Fly, and he's just like, I'll TP. Blinding light first. Arrow, it was so close.
It actually crosses his model, but like just barely right. It looked like right as he TPs out. So at the final hour, Gandalf escapes to fight another day, but Alliance still getting the much more important kill here, bringing down the. Meanwhile, top lane, Miracle with the split push, banging away on towers.
He had a DD rune. He's still in trouble. They have
another gem, and it's on Bulldog. Ravage also ready. They really want this Miracle kill. Will they find it? Decrepify comes through.
Yeah, they're going to get him, I think. Life Drain will bring him down. The arrow comes through it. S4 is able to get the last hit with the arrow, with said arrow. And yeah, he got the tier 3 tower, but he couldn't blink out in time. So good rotations from Alliance to get at least that kill.
They have a song ready soon. Crit scouting things out.
Smoke screen, S4 cannot afford to go down here. There's the call as well, and the toss back. S4 is still alive for the time being. Now they gets off, they can miss the calling blade, and S4 will stay alive with the grave.
Rims out, but a fresh battle hunger and a blink from Crit secures it. Now they look for more. The song comes through, connects on 2. Then a blink call to drag Loda away from the fight. Will the follow-up be there?
Okay, walked into the song. The toss-up, EGM slow, still silenced up. Now alive and use that grave, but it's on cooldown for another 10 seconds. Crit still. Now the Ravage comes through. It'll hit onto 3. The Illuminate trying to heal Miracle, but it's still nighttime. Impetus hit, long range, does enough damage from Akke from downtown, and Moon will get caught as well. Look at that rage coming out from the Impetus Dragon Lance. Destroys 2, including Miracle and Moon.
Doesn't even have an Axe, just a Dragon Lance on the Enchantress.
Not doing anything. S4 coming in with the Starstorm ready to go. As soon as that BKB is down, maybe an arrow back down bottom. Moon's still going to work. Bulldog pops the Ravage, and
really,
he's going to work.
Just on Moon? Moon's like, seriously, man? Are you going to do me like that?
Okay. They got the kill. Chop. No, he doesn't have the mana, but he has to use his right click, which is super slow.
And in the
Song
mid lane.
goes out again. S4 gets off the BKB in time, but the snares there. There's the toss out, but they get off the great from EGM, who's caught in the smoke screen.
His crit gonna clean up, though. He might get 2, maybe 3 here. Tricks of the trade. No, EGM getting hit the hell out of there as the chase goes on to Loda. Miracle gonna beat him down. Tiny with the big stick going to work, and Loda will fall. That's 1.5 lanes. Buybacks aplenty. Likely to be coming out here. There are 8 on the field. One of them gets committed now. Enchantress and Pugna back in the fight. They're down a Ravage, Alliance are. They might be able to force the Naga to buy back, but already Miracle just sweeping in mid again and again. It's been a scrappy showing through the mid game. Patiently, slowly, but firmly accruing that advantage. And now they find themselves 1 lane of racks away from Maker Creeps. At that point, Alliance will not be leaving the base. And they could just very slowly roll in as Loda gets jumped, quickly dropping. No buyback, 90 seconds on the sideline, but now the call.
S4, BKB, he needs to pop it. Calling Blade, not there. It's going to miss as, of course, the Shadow Wave came through with a wand or some heal among that. Now they're going to song up and
hitting Bulldog, but really I think he should just be hitting buildings. There's the song on EGM and Akke, the call again, connecting. Dazzle going down. Akke could be next. This looks like the end for Alliance.
S4's coming in. He's going to get diffused up. He just blinked in, leaps out in time, but No Tail wants to take him down, decides against it. They go for the throne, and that is it. GG called. Alliance. They get 2-0'd by OG after what was a pretty good idea to go for the early game. OG outlasts Alliance in game number 2.
I feel like